I think, and I wonder if other people do the same as me perhaps, which is I think I have associated sex addiction with almost like a paedophilia, or you know, somebody who is a danger to women.
And it's not always like that at all. Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
However, it can be.
Yeah. So we have to remember there's like a range.
Yes, totally.
Of these things, but it is an addiction.
It is an addiction. It is an illness, and it can be looked at and resolved.
Right.
Yeah.
So, if you know, if you're in a relationship with somebody like this, and they go to therapy, you go to therapy. Would you also do couples therapy with them?
I think at some point it can be really helpful. Whatever was happening wasn't working, clearly.
Yeah.
So, you know, to have a different outcome, we have to do something different. You know, it's very straightforward in a sense. And sometimes we need a new foundation in relationships, of which new boundaries will be made as consenting adults, as a couple. You know, we will have very new and different expectations, and there are all types of things that can be looked at together. Yeah, absolutely. So that there is space for the couples to come together and look at that. Yeah, definitely. And it's really important.
Right. So it is possible to resolve
absolutely
things, manage the addiction, and come back together.
And in my experience of working with people that have been through these things, quite often the relationship reaches amazing new depths. I mean, it's a relationship like no other. I mean, the work that you need to put in to come back from it, it really gives you something. The levels of intimacy, what you've been through, it can be really special, the outcome, if you're both prepared to work.
That's quite lovely, and I guess that's like in any kind of relationship, when you face things and go through them together, and like you say, you know, dig up what needs to be dug up and looked at and loved and worked through, and whatever it is, then you do get this new depth that you can go to.
Totally.
That's quite wonderful.
It is wonderful. Yeah.